Hello world, yes. If you haven't heard the saga that's going on with Sean Combs, well, what if Sean Combs is not who you think he is? Well, let's begin with Sean Combs, aka Puff Daddy, P. Diddy. Those are his well-known stage names, we'll say. However, rumor has it since this trial has been going on, Cassie, his main nemesis, has spoken up against him. She's revealed some salacious encounters between them two, in addition to possibly having people think, do we actually know who Sean Combs really is? Well, as we know, back in the 90s, he began as a promoter, then became a producer, and worked his way up into rapping. And as we know, he became, again, one of the biggest, producer around. However, that was his career life. His personal life became salacious when we're now finding about his encounters that was over the top, well, just say, such as those F-offs, we'll call it. Anyhow, fast forward to now, what has been revealed in court, and the aliases that's being used, as we just learned from Cassie Ventura, is one of his counters of the F-offs. He would use the alias Frank White. Now, what's quite interesting with the name Frank White, we'll just add that it was actually one of Biggie's personas that he made by the name of Frank White. The fact that Biggie made us Combs chose to use the alias during his F-offs, it's quite ironic that he would choose that name. But also, we might add, don't forget about Cassie. She used the name of Jackie Star. And as we know, that was one of some character that was used who was in love with her counterpart and who was a little rebellious. So those are cute two names they did use. And as we can see, back to P. Diddy, we do know that he did act on Broadway. And he did appear in a movie. So not only he has a plethora of characters that he can be, but the fact that he chose that name, Frank White, is just quite interesting because, again, it's synonymous with Biggie Smalls, who, again, used a name that was equated to a drug lord. However, if they ever say that art imitates life or life imitates art, this is just one name that's just quite, again, controversial because, as we see in the movie King of New York, the character of Frank White eventually is unalived. However, it's just synonymous somewhat with Biggie Smalls' life. However, fast forward now to the fact that Biggie Smalls, who was once on Sean Combs' label, and now he's using the name Sean Combs, that is, Frank White, during hotel room visits with all sorts of acts that's supposed to be taking place with people. Well, some of the acts, again, are just quite, again, entertaining. But just fast forward. It's just quite interesting, that Sean Combs, again, seems to live vicariously through Biggie Smalls, I'll just say. And, again, he better hope that during this trial, his life does not imitate art. Because, again, the character Frank White was clearly didn't have a happy ending. I'll just say, bye, world.